My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Age Technology Screens. And as I said before, one of the things I don't like about gray screens, and we have a gray screen ourselves, we have a silver screen ourselves right over there. In our demonstrations, when we display our silver screens, we always do that contrast level. Fully lit environment, contrast levels, fully lit environment, contrast levels. And that's one of the things I don't see when it comes to other gray screens. I see them faking these demonstrations as much as possible. Now, as I said before, anytime you see one of these screens trying to display in a fully lit environment, they will stick to colors only. They will basically do no colors whatsoever. No contrast whatsoever. I did this demonstration a few minutes over on Facebook. They freaking loved it. We did the Tron synchronized from ceiling to screen. So we're going to do this again, and we're going to make this a challenge. We're going to make this a challenge we're going to do Starfield, we're going to do the beta horse, and we're going to do, let's see, a couple other demonstrations, fully lit environment from ceiling to screen. That's when I do it. Now, we challenge you to match this demonstration because the problem I have here is every time I do these demonstrations like Match Technology, they will skip out the contrast. They'll skip it out, they'll leave it out, they'll forget it, but they'll do everything else. And as I said before, one of the key signs that a screen can't produce a contrast level, they will stick to colors only in a fully lit environment. Mark my words, every time. So, let's begin the challenge. Ceiling to screen, fully lit environment. And if you have we'll make this optional because a lot of people are not going to be able to paint their ceilings, but we'll just put it in for fun. So let's begin. My screens are twice the size as some people have in their living rooms. My screen's 148 on the wall. And on the ceiling, we come in at almost 140 inches. So if you're calling yourself equal to our ambient light rejection technology, you back it up. Whether you be certified or uncertified, you back it up. I don't like it when people say, oh, it's a ceiling light rejection technology, but yet your blinds are closed. Bleep screens, calling you out. Because I see that a lot in the demonstrations that people light dodge as much as they possibly can. Something we don't do here. Our screens can generate images on the ceiling and on the floor. Matter of fact, I'm going to do the next demonstration. We're going to put another screen on the floor and watch the movie from here, here, and here at the same time. Starfield screensaver. Starfield screensaver.
Hey, conference caller.
Starfield screensaver.
Had options for you, and now we have even more options, like delivery, all from the wall.
Yeah, Starfield display there on the ceiling. As you can see, all the way back here with no problem. Remember which one is which. Here we go. Got two fire sticks in our hand at the same time. So let's see. Here we go. Let's go take a walk right down the middle of the screen. Put the ceiling fixture right in the light. Let's pause right here. Right here. Let's stand over like this. And let's go right down the middle of the screen. That's why I laugh when I see that demonstration with, not to be disrespectful, when they take that little tiny flashlight out and they do this across the screen and they say, oh look, it's It's ambient light rejection. I can take a flashlight out, a little pocket flashlight, and I can hit the screen. Certified companies, you know what I'm talking about. That fake demonstration when you do this right here. That's not a demonstration at all. Stick your screen up on your ceiling and see how well it does on the star field. When I watched the hobbyists do their demonstrations, the first thing they'll do is like, look how much light we have in the environment. But they'll show you all color. Where's the contrast at? So I'm pretty sure when you get home with that product, you're not going to still watch all color, are you? You're going to watch some contrast demonstrations. There's going to be some contrast in everything you play, and Call of Duty and Modern Warfare, and whether it be gaming, whether it be movies, you're going to have contrast in there. So how is that screen going to react in a fully lit environment if contrast pops up on your screen? You won't know that because they don't display that. Red flag right there. Now, since it's going to be a challenge, we leave the bottom comment open because we allowed anyone to enter that challenge. Anyone that has a gray screen, you feel that your screen can pull the exact same equal contrast levels as our black technology? Hey, more than welcome. And if you want to give us a challenge by saying that, well, how about your black screen versus gray screens? Well, I got 18 certified screens in there and counting in that kitchen drawer right over there. We've done this on white screens. We've done this on white sample sheets. We've done this on white pieces of paper. We've done this on a 1,000 lumen projector at 13 feet back. And I was able to display my black levels versus another black screen on white levels. What else you got? We test on grays all day long. But what I don't see from y'all is I don't see any contrast demonstrations. I'll load a couple of demonstrations of the Phoenix Silver's test demonstrations on gunmetal screens twice as dark as that screen. That screen can produce a better contrast level. But until then, this is going to be our challenge for today. Look how cool that looks. I'm actually touching my ceiling right now. Corner. I don't do tests like this. This is why screens are more superior. I can go from any corner of the ceiling and touch that ceiling, and that screen is supposed to pick up. Oh, and by the way, meter must be present and meter must be over 400. And we're just at, what time are we at right now? Alexa, what time is it? It's 7:55 right now. I got two screens fired up in my house at 7:55 right now. And my meter's at about 450. This is what my customers get. Meanwhile, you guys are dealing with ambient light controlled environments, which I will never understand as long as I live. How do you make a screen certified to be ambient light rejection and you have to use ambient light controlled environments? It's like you saying you can have the fastest car in the world, but you can't go over 40 miles an hour. Why? Because there'll be issues. But I thought this was the fastest car in the world. It is the fastest car in the world. You just can't go past 40 miles an hour because you'll have issues. Don't sound right, do it. Batman, Bane scene. We should get a timer scene. Batman, Bane scene. I was wondering if they got it on this side. They got it on that side. Okay, that side I can see it. On that side. This side, I don't see this side. Batman Bane scene.
Getting that from YouTube.
So we got a commercial on this one.
Grab
Yeah.
a workout. Grab some laser tag. Grab a robotic
You can watch on that one until this one actually loads up.
Hey, it's me, Your Skin. I create being clear without irritation. CeraVe treats acne and allows me to heal.
You're doing demonstrations outside and you can't even pull a proper image up. I'll show you how it's done on contrast. We're gonna watch Batman Bane scene at 7 o'clock. Fully lit environment. Beyond fully lit environment.
Not as serious as yours. I fear. Let's not stand on ceremony.
This is why black technology is more superior.
It's still me.
But if you feel the free to, you can do the same demonstration. Anybody, match it. Post at the bottom.
It's a costly start. Victory has defeated you.
New York City, 4K screensaver at nighttime. New York City, 4K streamers, nighttime.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's go over to this one right there. Let's go over to, let me see. New York City, screensaver, nighttime.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's go back to both of them, bring them all the way back to the beginning, and start. Now in this demonstration, I made sure you couldn't skip over the contrast levels, because we made the screen nothing but contrast levels, this demonstration. So think about it, the very same light we have in the ceiling that affects most people's screens is the very same light that's in the ceiling right on top of the screen. Look at the angle gain at the same time. Let's try Panasonic 4K. Panasonic 4K.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh, we got to do a fireworks display. Panasonic 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Panasonic 4K demonstration. Full screen is displaying black, but no problem. Now, when it gets to the woman dancing in the field, we skip that part because this is going to be contrast only. Let's do, let me see. Relaxing fireworks display. Relaxing fireworks display.
Getting that from YouTube.
Relaxing fireworks display. Doesn't make a difference either, synced or not. Fourth of July, I can come in here and watch the fireworks display right on top of my ceiling with the lights on and entertain guests at the same time. Let's take a walk around the other way. Ooh, I can't wait to get this thing done. That's a 10% technology. So this is our challenge. Because every time I see these demonstrations on certified screens, it's always the same thing. These poorly lit environments, ambient light controlled environments, lights peppered out through the environment, and calibrated projectors and all that other nonsense. High-end, high-powered projectors to make it for what the screens can't do. And then with the hobbyists, it's the same thing. Bright colors all the time. Of course, I know the challenge will never be completed because that's not going to happen. But if you're going to be displaying something, and I mean, at least with the certifieds, they tell you the truth up front. With the hobbyists, nah, they don't. I'm not talking about certain hobbyists. Some other screen paints I've seen, they tell the truth. Let's just say certain ones that cancel when it comes to the occasion, that have their products reviewed, they cancel. It's a canceled out technology. It even cancels out when it comes to contrast. It constantly cancels all the time. And I'm pretty sure it'll cancel when it comes to this. Oh, we forgot one more. One more demonstration we forgot. Very dark one too. Batman versus Superman. Batman versus Superman.
Getting that from YouTube.
There we go. Probably get a commercial in there, probably.
Twice as effective.
Doesn't make a difference.
How do you
I get to show you our white levels at the same time. I said we can pull your white levels all day. Y'all can't pull contrast levels. That's the problem.
All types of hair loss can be cured. I'm a 38-year-old guy with male pattern baldness. I've been suffering from hair loss since my 20s. It's been...
Let's go back. Boom. See that contrast level? Outer space screensaver? Outer space screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Like I said, these are the demonstrations that gray screens, certified gray screens can't do. Because they can't see contrast levels. And what's the point of you going out and spending the money for an expensive projector, even a mid-level projector? Doesn't have to be expensive. My projectors here are cheap. For your screen can't pull a contrast level because it constantly washes out because if you have any ambient light. And mind you, these are demonstrations that are done in dark corners. We don't have to deal with that here. This is the reason why that when it comes time to review products, they cancel. They don't want to come down here because their screens won't be able to pass any of the hard tests we put our screens through. If our screens can pass these tests, I don't know why theirs can't. It looks like it's part of the sun, doesn't it? That could be the sun. All right, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'm gonna let this play a bit, take care of some things around the house, and y'all enjoy. I'm gonna put it right over here. I'm gonna bump over my cat toys again. no excuses why gray screen can't show you the contrast levels. No excuses. Unless they plan to cancel out of that too. I'll give you 1 month to complete the challenge. That's enough time. One month. Let's go back and check my meter real quick too. Let's go make a nice little pass through real quick. Come over here. Sorry about the stand, phone my stand and everything. Go back over here. Put my stand right there. No colorful demonstrations, playing across the screen, contrast only at all times. Room must be in a fully lit environment. As I said, we go over and beyond by putting our screens right up in the middle of the ceiling. All right, gotta go, and God bless, and good luck.